Hello there, lovely people. It's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and this is a weird one, honestly. I'm here, I'm joined by Felix and Xeon, and this is, at least officially, the last chat we'll be doing, the three of us, because someone has found a better job.
No.
That's not fair. I'm being cheeky because I don't know how to process my emotions.
No, it's okay. That's what we're here to do, right? This is Nintendo Life Therapy, everyone. No.
As all of you are aware, you've watched Xeon's video by now, which I don't know what it is because it's not been recorded yet here, but it's coming out before this chat. Xeon, we're really going to miss you. This is a real blow for the channel and also just as a friend. And we thought it'd be really cool to it'd just be nice here to sit and talk about our favorite memories here, working together, since it's, as sad as it is, this is our last chat as co-workers. I'm sure you'll be back when Mother 3 finally comes to the Switch 2. But yeah. How are you feeling?
Thanks, guys.
Xeon?
I'm I don't know, just like anything, it's hard. I'm very torn, I'm very conflicted. You know, I've been here now it'll be 7 years that I've been making videos for Nintendo Life in January. And I didn't really get to I've only known you for half of the time, Felix, and Alex I didn't get to meet until about 6 months in. I think it was when we really started talking more, I think.
Yeah.
Because that's when I got hired full time. And even changing, because from before that, I was working at the video game store for, I think it was about 8 years. And before that, I worked at GameStop for nearly 4. And so everything I've kind of done in life has just been a real chunk of time. And even when I left the game store, it was hard to make that decision. But yeah, that was all of the jobs that I've ever left. It's been a hard thing because I take it very seriously, and I like to get to know the people around me, and I have a lot of fun. I think the thing I'm going to miss the most is sitting down with you guys every week and at least having our meetings where we just get to just chat about
for real,
the random things that we just bought at the store, or the video games that we're hoping to play, but we might not find the time for because we have to review this thing or we have to play this for coverage or whatever.
I wish we could have done it more, just time zones. It meant we only really had an hour to work with, because that would be the end of our work day and the start of Xeon's. So it was always about finding that balance. And I agree, having a direct discussion or having a discussion about, I don't know, when it was a slow news week, oh guys, let's have a discussion. I'm going to miss that a lot, probably also the most.
Yeah, me too. Looking back at I watched a little bit of the Amiibo discussion that we all did. I don't know how much of that one you guys really remember.
The Amiibo dilemma.
yeah. And that was fun to see, because it was so chaotic, I think, because Alex, you want Amiibo out of the box, and Felix, you do not. You preferred them in the box, and I was the fence sitter.
I only have one set that I've not taken out of the box now, because as you can see, I'm moving. A lot of stuff is happening at once. Xeon is leaving Nintendo Life. Having to juggle that with moving in it's been a lot. But I've taken most of my Amiibo out of the boxes. I only have
now?
That,
Whoa!
Yeah, I have. Wow, character development.
It is.
I have that the 4 champions from Breath of the Wild, and one big one. I can't get myself to open that, unfortunately. But I digress. I don't even know what that sentence means.
Same.
Really? It means you're going off on a tangent and you're going off topic, so you're coming back into focus. Okay. Something we need to do a bit more sometimes, but not all the time. Sometimes it's fun to go off on tangents. And I think, it's just the big thing, at least definitely for the 3 of us. Obviously, there were times PF, which is pre-Felix.
I was thinking Planet Fitness, the gym, for all of my American friends.
Yeehaw!
Tangent. Yeah, yeehaw! I digress.
We've done so many chats and things like that, direct discussions, but, sort of also what really sticks out in my mind is when we've done the things like the silly videos, which we just don't do as much anymore because I'm getting older and more tired and they don't make money. But I remember very distinctly two. I mean, loads, but two specifically that spring to mind. And that was John's departure video. I don't know what the situation was like with John, what he wanted to do, but he was only with us a year, so it was very different to the situation with you. But I remember filming the goodbye video in my garden back when it was just like a sort of a pile of not rubbish, but dead earth, and filming all 3 parts and having to do Xion's, or I didn't have to, but I did Xion's American accent, and then instructing Xion on what to do, how to shoot it, and then superimposing everything. Before we actually met in person, those were the times when I really felt we were working as closely together as we could, because I was sort of making it seem like we were. And the other example is Felix's introduction. That was more of a skit, which admittedly so was the entire John video, bar a little bit, where we had sort of suggested that Xion and I lived together somehow.
Oh, that's right.
I was calling us.
Turning into a sitcom.
You were calling us. Someone sent us a Danish. I do apologize for trying to do your accent there. And it was Felix's head in the box. And
oh, that's right, because we're looking over the box in the same room
that was
together.
so hard to edit.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like I wanted to make it look like we were really there together. I just wanted to sort of, make it look roughly like it. But then I sort of got into it and I'm like, no, I want to make it look good. I want to make it look good. And I mean, it's still amateur, I'm not a VFX artist or anything like that, but it was just fun. And writing those little bits, So, little lines just like Felix opens the box, it's Felix's head, and he goes, Hej Gdansk, which means hello in Danish. And the subtitles say, sorry?
Hej Gdansk.
Hej Gdansk, sorry.
That is the town in Poland, right? Or something like that.
Gdansk, that's right, yeah. That's probably what I'm thinking of, yeah. But that literally means hello in Danish, and the subtitle says hello in Danish. It doesn't mean hello. Yeah. It means hello in Danish, which I love translation jokes.
Fun fact, I met Xion in real life at the same time as Alex. That is crazy.
Yeah,
for how long
that's right.
You guys worked together before.
Yeah.
Then.
It definitely was I think, we would have met sooner, but COVID was I got hired in 2019 and then COVID hit.
Yeah.
And so it was we just had no chance of staff day or anything like that. So I think, that it just it happened to work out that I think I was flying to the UK to visit, and then you, Felix, were was it you just decided to go on vacation or something, or what? I don't remember exactly how that went down. But
it was cool. Let me go to London, and then I also went to Comic-Con, so that was fun.
Oh right, and we ran around and we interviewed all those people on the show floor. And remember the Mega Man, the Battle Network guy? What did I tell you to say to him? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Oh, it was Where Have You Been?
Oh, yeah.
It was Where Have You Been?
And then it came out. It came to Switch later, so I bet he was really happy.
He must have taken it personally.
He was really confused.
He was so confused in the start. It's wait, where have you been? And then it's and I think you told me, because at the time, I think I just turned 20 and I had no idea what this character was. And she was like, no, Felix, this is going to be good. Just go over and say that. Okay.
I really was. I really wanted I wanted to give you opportunities to be funny and spread your wings in that regard. So I remember pushing him, Alex, into doing this thing that he didn't really know what he was, what the joke was exactly. But I was like, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Man.
Yeah. Also, when we were there the first time that we met, I remember you gave me this Mother 3 copy, which is something I'm very, very grateful for. Right now, it's not here. Everything is packed away. But I have the Mother 3 copy, and I bought a GBA just to play this copy.
Oh yeah, at the convention, right?
Yeah, we found it at one of the booths there.
That's right.
I played the game on my trip back, and when I got home, and I also think I switched to my DS because you can play GBA games also on there. But I always came back to the GBA, and it was such a special game, which I just wanted to say thank you for getting me into. I've not played Earthbound yet, but it's because when I play games, I don't like to play multiple in the same series often. Another, I'll play one, and then a few years later, it's like, oh, I really want that itch again. It has been multiple years, but there's just so many games, right?
It's nice to like. I was just chatting with someone at the game store yesterday about like how they haven't finished Expedition 33 yet, and there's no spoilers about that game gonna happen right now. But we got on the topic of like, we got on the topic of not wanting to finish a game because you don't want it to end. So I totally get like, I get that feeling.
It's all too real, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I don't want this chat to end.
Well, that's the thing, you know, is like I'm still, as Alex has told me too, like what was it that you're not getting rid of me, I think is what you said or something, Alex.
Oh, I said something along the lines of, if you think this is the last you've heard from me, you're living in a dream world or something like that.
Yeah.
I think there may have been more swearing at the time because I talk differently when I'm not being recorded.
I don't know about that. It's funny, whenever people hear me swear in real life, they're like, has that happened to you guys before, where someone watches?
No.
Like they watch? Okay.
It's happened occasionally. I tend not to swear in front of strangers.
In Denmark, everyone swears.
Oh,
it's so normal
do.
It's so normal to swear here. So it's really a chat. Luckily, like it being in English, I can kind of switch it off. But yeah.
So speaking of Mother 3, I wanted to say that one of my favorite parts of just doing this job was just like how easy it is for us to just like talk about our favorite games. Like I know that sounds silly like on paper, right? But I think it's so easy to, I'm not trying to say take that for granted, but it's been really cool to like have this place where I just get to hang out with you guys and chat about video games and people tune in and listen. And so, you know, I'll never forget any of this at all. I will always remember how cool this was. And I'll find a cool place to put that sign so that way it doesn't like, you know, send any mixed messages for my next job, which I won't reveal today either. We'll wait to talk about that for another day. But
I mean, don't get any ideas, Xeon, you know, so when you fall asleep tonight, I'm coming around and I'm stealing that sign.
I already told Ant I'd send it back and he went, no. So, hey, I tried. I did my part.
Your generosity ruins my devious scheme.
No, now I just want to keep it.
But you have been ridiculously generous. Every time we've met up, you're always coming over with armfuls of stuff, and you're like, "Hey guys,
sure,
you know, sort of have a physical copy of Stardew Valley. Wha-bam! Have this, have that." I think when we first met, you came with like just a bag of games, and you were like, "Hey, I got all these games. Do you want some?" And you're just like handing out fistfuls of Switch games, and it's like, where do you get them from? I mean, I know where you get them from. Got
American
contacts.
PR agents are crazy.
It's not like the UK where you have to, you know, sort of crawl on your knees through broken glass to get anything. That's not true. But it does, comparatively, American PR seems to be very generous in that regard.
Yeah, and I think, you know, we are all in this together, right? So it's like, as much as I hoard enough stuff over here. You guys have seen my collection.
Was insane, you know.
I forgot you got to see it in person, right?
Yeah, I went and visited you. It's not even been a year. No, it has been. It has been a year. Just
over a year. Yeah,
just
you're right.
over a year. It was in September, and yeah, you had so much stuff. I think at the time you knew that you were moving, so I can't remember if all of it was there. But your studio was so sick.
Most of it. Yeah, there was still a lot there. Yeah, you caught me like about a month before I moved.
Yeah, I'm really glad I got to see that place. We went on a really cool hike. I'll have some pictures right here. It's really cool. So I hope we can still do stuff like that in the future. And
I mean, we're all so young. We really are. So I think like
some of us are younger than others.
Well, but like you're still gonna live for like 100 years, Alex. You know that. So
I'm not
we
sure.
could go on.
I'm not sure I want to live that age. I'm not sure I'm going to have all of my bodily functions intact at that age.
Going back to the thing with games and talking about games, one thing that I've also really appreciated just about us is that we've been able to introduce different games to each other. For example, Sion, you introduced me to the Attack on the Friday Monsters, which then led to Shinshan, which now it's like, I just love that type of game, which like if I ever make a game one day, it's going to be like in that sort of style.
Oh, you think so? Yeah.
Yeah, like in the Spanish countryside, running around. Oh, that sounds great.
Eating well-seasoned meat
that you just pluck from a plant.
It has been. I mean, I know why it was so long until we actually met Xion, like in person. But it was like
we talked about it a lot.
Yeah, it was like, oh yeah, we must meet up, and then global pandemic. But then, but we did, and you know, sort of that's always been, in a way, it was sort of bizarre meeting each other. I don't know whether it's the same for you, but it was bizarre meeting each other in person. It's sort of like, oh, you are real. Like, you are flesh and blood and not just a thing on my screen.
A little bit. And I remember you sounding a little different than you do in video as well, which is not like it. It's just, I think that just anybody
I pitched
wants
down
to
my
hear
voice several octaves. In real life, I sound like this.
It's just like the telephone thing, right? Like if you talk to someone enough on a phone and then you finally meet them, it's just, just a little different than what you're used to.
I totally get it, especially if it's a person you've known for a long time online. I actually have a really good friend from Canada, which I only know because of you, Xion. Before I got this job, I remember you live streamed. It might have been like your last, I don't recall that you've really live streamed on your personal channel, but you were live streaming some kind of Sonic game or something like that.
Oh boy.
And I was watching it. Because, you know, I was really eager to get this job. I was like, oh, who's this Xion fellow? And in the chat was Mark, and we just started talking, and we still talk on a weekly basis. And I went and visited him, and it was also just so surreal, like, oh, you are real. Hell yeah, let's go to an arcade. So thank you. Thank you, Xion.
I did, what was that? There was something I wanted to say about us meeting in person too, but it's like the thought has escaped me now.
Was it about blindfolding us and making us fondle tech?
That was fun.
But I'm really glad you guys were so down for that. That is one of my favorite, like just the whole, I think that's one of the other things I've loved so much about working with you guys and having this job too, is just how like free the directors let us be with this. And they like, you know, like, cause we got so wild with that. Like, I love that you guys like shot the additional B-roll of like looking off in the distance and like looking tough for like that kind of like the intro to the video where like I'm dropping accessories and
you
like
put so
I dropped
much effort into certain videos.
So
it's
much
amazing.
effort, yeah.
Amazing to see. Like you've made so good. Like some of the best videos on the channel. I said like the Street Pass video, which you spent over a year making.
That was dumb.
No, it was a great video. I'm so sorry, but it was a great video. The same with the Mother documentary, and recently the Mario Paint one, which was just like, are these really long videos which you can tell you've put so much time into, and it's a shame that because the type of job that we do, it's just not possible to make those type of videos because they are really, really good. And I hope you don't stop making that sort of stuff in the future because it is really cool stuff.
Well, thanks for saying that, man. It's one of those like when if I can, I mean, I'm always being real, but if I can be really real for like a second. After I was done with that Street Pass video, I was like, I never want to make anything like this again. Because I was so tired. Because it took so long. It took me away from so many other things. But then seeing the response from all of you guys and from like the audience, just like instantly like made me know that like it was worth it. And I'm like, I'm fine.
It's okay.
I wasn't gonna do this. So thank you for saying that though, because it like I bet you guys have all felt that at times where like you're in the middle of something or you're at the end and you just like don't know how it's gonna be received, and you've put so much effort into it, and this job can be sometimes quite isolating, which is why it is so nice to get together and meet you guys in person too. And I know we've not gotten to always like work the most events, but like getting to do the Zelda spoiler chat in person too. Like I watched back a little bit of that, and I loved the idea how like at the start of the video we're like in the background, right? And like the camera zooms in, and like it's so good because I think like I say something about like, should we move a little bit closer? And Felix, you're like, yeah, I don't know if they can see us or something. And it's just like, it's so silly. But I love that it's us, that like we have these little moments together.
I mean,
you know?
my dream would be that we all lived near each other and we could have we had a studio, right? That would been so cool. Like,
I've been sort of like for a good sort of 3 or 4 years now, there's been this little bit at the back of my brain going, wouldn't it be amazing if? And then but then, you know, sort of, I can't really move, and it's not really fair to expect any of us to move. We're kind of star-crossed, not lovers, star-crossed friends sounds weird. Star-crossed
Kirby's. Yeah.
Star-crossed world.
Star-crossed allies.
Nice. There it is. That's what I was looking for.
In the sense that, you know, it's always been, you know, sort of, there was always a part of me that sort of hoped against hope that, you know, sort of Xeon, for whatever reason, you'd, I don't know, become frustrated with the government or something and decide, you know what? You know what? If I'm going to move anywhere, I'll move to where Alex lives. And then when Xeon, and then, you know, because then I didn't have to move because, you know, at the end of the day, we're all inherently selfish.
But that's a realistic thing though, right? Like it's, to me, my takeaway from
my dream included Felix coming as well. I want to make that clear in case anyone
Felix can stay in Denmark.
My takeaway from that though is that you wanted more. You wanted us in person so we could record things together and be silly and sit on a couch and let's play stuff and I wish we got to do that too. I do like. I look back.
The only time we got to do that like properly, I mean, we did it in real life, but I remember I went to visit Jusian, and although it's very minimal, I know we had plans to do this and this and this, and in the end we just didn't have time. But we had like a little intro thing where we would just, I did the intro and then you were in the background playing Pizza Tower because you were doing that review or something. And it's just stuff like that. We'd be able to do that so much more and talk about games like Watch Directs in person. Oh, what a time it would have been. But the internet is just too convenient. And I mean, without the internet, we wouldn't know each other, which is crazy.
No.
We're sitting
Count your blessings.
You're sitting
in
the UK, in the US, and I'm here on mainland Europe. It's it is crazy.
That's a good point, because like, you know, we could have, if this were 20 years ago or 30 years ago or whatever, we might have all been writing for magazines instead or something like that. And if we had this kind of job, at least, you know, and we wouldn't be able to be like video conferencing like this all the time like we do. And it just, you know, these discussions we wouldn't have been able to do those. We'd be like buying like the like long distance cards to like call each other and stuff, or we'd only be sending emails back and forth or something. Like it just,
that'd be fun, like a discussion but just in emails.
Yeah, nice. We're just pen pals and then we publish it. Whoa.
Oh, that'd be funny.
This is something that I am really gonna miss about you going, is that you, and talking to both of you, but you, Xeon, both you as well, Felix, talking to you and hearing like you come up with these little ideas, it sparks creativity in me in a way that just doesn't happen elsewhere. So like just then when you were saying like 20 years ago we would have been writing for magazines, and for some reason my brain went, we need to do a skit where we're all in the 40s and we've all got like those trilbies with press written on them, and go, now let me tell you something, we're going to make the front page with this bio.
Yeah, see? It's going to say, Nintendo's next console, doomed. Print it, publish it now, eh?
Wait, what do you mean, Nintendo? Aren't they the company that make love hotels? What are you talking about, Sion?
They're making a robot and it's going to fail. What year is it again? I don't remember. Just print it, send it. If we were in person, you're right. I think we all would have been like heading down to a charity shop trying to find like raggedy clothes or whatever.
Oh God, I'd just be opening my cupboard.
Oh, you've got stuff like that laying around still,
Probably.
or are you just making a joke?
I don't think I have the hat, but you know, I'm sure I could find some old-looking garb.
Give me 10 seconds. Hello, gentlemen.
You look like my dad. My dad always wears that hat, and he has long hair. Oh
Does
my
he
God.
really?
You look a little bit like Dave Grohl in the early Foo Fighters years, and I've just realised you couldn't hear me. You look a little bit like Dave Grohl in the early Foo Fighters years.
I could play drums and guitar, and I could sing. I don't even need a...
you know.
Oh, he was. That's right.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I really wish we'd done more collaborative stuff like that, silly stuff. Admittedly, like, it's some of the most fun, but it's also some of the most stressful because it's so hard to sort of like quantify ideas. And when someone's in the room, you can sort of point to things and explain things and sort of...
Oh, yeah.
But definitely. When it's remote, you just have to sort of do your best, send it over, and 9 times out of 10, we nail it. But getting it to that stage is so much work. Like the April Fools...
those are always crazy, Alex.
The Smash April Fools is one of the videos I am proudest of for all of us because it was this beautiful...
I'm talking about farting and green grass in Danish.
It's awesome, but
it works brilliantly because, respectfully, no one speaks Danish.
What?
And just the idea of, sort of playing off the fact that you're Danish and very few people speak Danish. So you can just sit there and talk about whatever you like. And I had to sit there and go, okay, what is he saying? Because I think I basically just said, pretend, say a few like key things, like say Sakurai at some point and stuff like that. And I sort of wrote around it. And it was just like, what's he saying here? And there's a pause here. And, okay, oh yeah, no, I could do that there. And then having Sakurai being narrated by Xeon with the most perfect Nintendo of America voiceover.
I remember you said that. Like that meant a lot to me.
It was superb because it was just that there was just that level of confidence, but at the same time, slightly reading from a script that you haven't really read yet kind of vibe, which I'm sure you were fully familiar with it, but you were emulating that idea, and you absolutely nailed it. And my favorite moment throughout the whole thing is when Felix turns and says something in Danish that finishes with Sakurai, and it just looks at the camera and says,
"Tilbage til dig, Sakurai."
How was that?
And it's just, I was like agonizing over the timing of that, and I was just so pleased when it's just like, that's it, and I'm so pleased with that. And it's one of the April Fool's videos that's done the best because it was
fooled people.
It was like
one of the cheekiest.
The sword fighter from Fire Emblem, right? And then it was like 100. Was it going to be 100 more characters?
There were 96 more characters, doubling the roster or something like that.
Oh my god,
that's right.
But it was absolutely insane, and I always wish that we'd be able to do something like that in person, and maybe we will. It's not impossible.
Yeah.
Some sort of silly little skit in person, because, we've met up. What is it? Well, I've met you twice, Xeon. Mm-hmm. Twice. Yeah, it should have been 3 times, but I was on my honeymoon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you were in Japan.
I was, I was busy. But, sort of, it was every time we've met up, we're like, we've got so many opportunities to do videos we could do, and we come up with like a laundry list. And then reality sets in, and it's like, hey, we can do 2 of these.
Yeah. Do you remember, too, when the first time we met, when we went to the, we used like Nintendo's office or like their
Nintendo's
PR studio?
Yeah, and we recorded the most timely video of all. Summer predictions for Direct that never happened.
Oh, did it not happen in the end?
Was that it?
Yeah, that was what we talked about.
Oh, God.
Like our lofty our predictions. I don't know. It's like...
And all of our colleagues were like sitting around us. That was like... That was
just
hard.
Surrounding us in the room, and they were just sort of like watching us, interested. Well, half interested and half... Oh, it's less interesting in person, perhaps. Because
that's what these guys
edited.
do? Yeah.
And I don't blame them for the slightest. Watching a video being recorded is so different to seeing the finished product. You just look at any, sort of even like live TV program or something. You talk to anyone who's been in the audience and they're like, it's so different. Like you see a lot more, but it's so much slower as a result. And I think that was it. Also, we'd only just met like in person properly.
Right.
And so there was a minor amount of awkwardness.
Well, you're right. Yeah, well, we didn't get to have like dinner or like go like walk around. We were just like we met, and then like an hour later, we're recording this video now, and
then we went bowling.
And then we went what?
We went bowling.
Bowling.
Oh, was that after?
It was after, yeah.
Yo, because and we have the secret
beer, and I wouldn't drink.
Remember,
before
we have
recording.
The secret bowling video too that I filmed so much stuff.
You're saying remember as if I wasn't literally about to bring it up.
Oh, were you? Nice. I had
saying,
forgotten about it.
I kind of cut you off.
Oh, I was gonna. Do you remember when Ant so we're recording the direct discussion or like the direct predictions, and Ant just like on his phone just points at us like, and it's got Metroid Prime Trilogy because none of us had like mentioned that as a prediction.
He shouldn't have bothered. It never came out.
Still, just remastered. Goodness. Oh, which I'm almost done with, by the way. Finally, I just fought. Is it Metal Ridley or Mecha Ridley or whatever? Okay, Meta. So I just fought Meta Ridley, and I'm down in like.
It's easy to remember because he's evil, as is the parent company of Facebook.
Nice.
But it's. I'm super pleased for you. I'm super pleased for you to be
you think so?
Yeah.
moving on, getting this job that you want, but it is absolutely gutting to see you go. Because you've been a part of my life now for 7 years, as you said. Maybe not exactly 7 years, but who's counting? Who's counting a few months?
Yeah,
and
close enough, right?
Yeah, there have been moments where we've had friction because we're working together, and certainly to begin with, there was a part of me that's like, who is this rudderless hippie coming in and joining me on my channel? Which it's not my channel, I want to make clear. But
it's hard too, because like if we had that office space too, I think we would have been able to go at the end of a day and go catch a beer or something.
Exactly, we never got that luxury.
Yeah. And then when we did, it was like, we have to do all this stuff. Like we're making up for lost time.
We have to compound 4 years of friendship into one afternoon.
Yep. Ready, go. Fallout. Is that what they say? Is it Fallout?
Yeah. I was watching Super Monkey Ball video earlier, as it happens. One of mine. I was putting stuff in playlists.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I can just echo what Alex says. It is really gutting. When you told me, I was really, really sad. Obviously, I've had some more time to process it, as has Alex, and at the end of the day, I want you to be happy. I want you to do something that you really want to do, and this is an exciting new chapter for you. And I can't wait to see what you do. And of course, we'll still be friends. That's probably the thing I'm going to miss the most. Just getting to, because of time zones, you just don't get to hang out that often. But at least with work, you get to chat and stuff. So, we'll have to do that. Play some Fortnite, Ian. I don't do it, but I'll do it for you.
I'm down. And I mean, I should play some Mario Kart. I should play some Smash with you guys too, Don't
play with Alex. He'll absolutely wreck you with King
I
DDD.
always get wrecked. I just played some at a bachelor party a few weeks ago, and I got crushed, and it was fine because then I just got to look at my phone when I lost. So
doom scrolling,
win, yeah, brain rot. But it's like what I will say too is like I've been through many jobs now, and there are still friends. Like one of my best friends. I met him through my first job at GameStop, and he lives in the same town as I do. But he just came over the other night, and we hung out for like 6 hours. We ate pizza. We just talked. We didn't even play video games at all or anything. We just hung out.
They were great.
Maturing.
And I've known him though. Like we worked together, and like our friendship has just carried on through all the years. Just like, even though that it was born out of this job that we both shared. So I have no doubts that we won't stay close either, even if it's like maybe we'll just be the sort of friends that like reach out every few months or whatever, or like every once a year or something. Even I hope it's more often than that, but even if it is, because life gets busy, like we'll still be there, and we have this like shared bond of like doing this together. And I can't wait for like in 10 years, well, Felix, you're still so young, so 20 years, whatever, like where we get to like reflect on this and like almost like with like a nostalgic kind of lens, where it's like, remember when we used to do all those thumbnails ourselves? Now the robots just do them. Isn't that crazy?
Stick it on the front page.
Oh,
whatever happened to them?
Your old man voice is suspiciously close to your 1940s press voice.
Yeah, I've never been really that good.
With less enthusiasm.
I remember when we used to.
I like how I'm talking like that, and then in 10 years I'll just be your age. So nothing wouldn't really change.
Yeah, gosh.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I think I speak for Felix and everyone at Nintendo Life.
Well, let's see what it is. I don't know if I can stand behind this.
No faith. No faith.
When I say that it has been an absolute pleasure to work with you, the channel is not going to be the same with you not being here. But I know that in your new job, you're going to do fantastically. It's, it's a change of career, but I think you're going to be a superb yam farmer.
Thank you. I'm just looking for something where I don't have to think so much. You guys have also been a real treat to work with. We've made so many fond memories. It was hard to prepare for a discussion like this because we've done so much over the years. I've got if anyone's ever curious, on my own YouTube channel, I've got 2 playlists on there that are all Nintendo Life. One of them is just like my favorite videos that I got to work on, and then another one is just every video. And I've been a part of 700 videos now, just myself. And so imagine how many you've been a part of, Alex. And Felix, you're probably like halfway there at this point,
He's catching up.
But scrolling through those, it was a lot of fun to see like how many times like we made each other laugh just organically, and because I think
not when we're talking about yam farmers, apparently.
Well, yam farm, that's serious. That's a serious topic, man.
Can't joke about yam farming, Alec.
Yeah, you should see the insurance that they give you for yam farming. It's pretty good. But it's going to be fun to look back. Like, I mean, I know I told Alex this at the very least, but like my band kind of split up and they're doing new things now because I moved away, and I also just I put all of my creative energy into Nintendo Life. Like at the end of my days there, I would go like live my life, sure, but like when I wasn't working, I was still thinking about like the next thing that I wanted to do here at work, which is it's a gift and a curse, but it is more of a gift because being able to do this thing so creatively fulfilling like little kid Zian is still like, whoa, what do you mean you get to do that? That's a terrible child voice, but like I'm excited to go back through
because that's how you did sound as a child.
Oh man, I played with more Power Ranger toys back then, but but I think we just did a lot of really cool stuff here, and I'm very thankful to have been a part of this team, and to even just to be missed so much is also like I'm sad to be leaving, but to know that I meant that much to you guys means a lot. So thanks for.
And not just us, Sion. I know that the comments are also gonna be. I want to hear everyone watching. What is your favorite memory you have, like of watching
Sion memory?
Favorite Sion memory on Nintendo Life? Let us know down below. I see so many nice comments about like every time you make one of those big projects, everyone is like, "Oh, I want to see more of this." Like it's just really great stuff. So yeah, we feel you, audience. It sucks, but it's gonna be okay. Life goes on, and you're gonna crush it, Sion.
Well, thanks. And if anyone's feeling sad, go back and like, sure, maybe people have watched the Mario Paint video, the Street Pass videos, and stuff that I've done, but go back and watch go dig up that old direct discussion that we all did together, and go
with the
go
terrible watch audio.
It was not good. Yeah, my bad. Watch the blindfold video.
Yeah, it was.
It was the blindfold video.
It was a joint failure.
Yeah. I guess we had like multiple mics set up, but none of us had like the. Oh, did we have labs? I brought them with, but I don't think I used them.
I think you brought 2, and there were 3 of us.
That's right. I didn't have enough at the time. Yeah.
We digress.
Yep.
We digress.
But go back and watch some of our old stuff, and I want to say too that like, remember when John left? Remember how sad we were when he left?
And now we're so thrilled he's not. No.
Yeah, that guy, he's doing, I hope he's good vibe in it somewhere. But without John leaving, we wouldn't have Felix now either. And so with me leaving, that either I can't speak with authority on any of this, because you don't know. But, this could leave a spot for someone new to come in and become friends with and introduce a whole new slew of ideas and things. And I'm excited to like sit on the bench and see what that looks like, or just even see like what you guys get up to. Now I just get to I get to anticipate the next Nintendo Life video.
You get to be the audience. You get to be the consumer side of things.
Yeah. I really I know I've told you, Alex, before, but like I watched you. I would chat with my friends about your videos. Like at the game store, we had a big TV that we would watch YouTube on, and we would watch like No Clip and Did You Know Gaming and Nintendo Life in the store. Customers would come in and like we wouldn't watch it together necessarily,
who's that
guy? But yeah, like it was so it's surreal to get to know you first and foremost, but also to have had this job is nuts. So thanks for letting me in. And thanks for letting me go.
You're not going anywhere. Now you can not stress when a direct comes out. You can just watch a direct. Not how like after the direct is like, yeah, that was cool. Anyways, and then move on.
Move on with your life.
I've thought about it. Now I might be like, oh, I can't watch the direct because I'm in a meeting. Shoot.
Yeah. That's true, one thing we take for granted, that we can always watch it because of work.
But it is, even that's a gift and a curse, right? Like,
yeah.
So yeah. I do.
You can watch it in your own time when it's convenient.
Yeah. Well, I'll still be around. You know, I'll still shoot you messages. I'll still when I finally finish Metroid Prime, I'll text you both. And when I start 2, I'll text Alex. Because you haven't started 2, right, Felix?
Hey, maybe we can team up and beat it because it's so hard, right?
Dude, that does sound like a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Please push me to finish 2. Yeah.
And I'm sure this isn't the last we'll be seeing of you on the channel, because if there's something that needs a Xeon flavor and Xeon's free, you know we're dragging him back kicking and screaming, whether he wants to or not.
Yay!
Oh, Alex is such a brat. Like, his humor is really it's great.
Cruel. So, I suppose all that's left to say is, Xeon, good luck with everything. It has been an absolute joy having you on the channel. It will not be the same without you, but I hope you continue to enjoy it from the other side.
Thank you. I will. I will miss this a lot. I will. I'll miss reading the nice comments, but at the same time, like I said, now I get to comment. Now I get to join the conversation in a different way.
Thank you so much for watching, and thank you, Xeon, for being with us for so long. If you like this video, then why don't you get a new job and with that subscribe button and
take it with you.
And be sure to check out NintendoLife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo-related content. Thank you again for watching, and thank you, Xeon. Seriously, thank you so much. Bye-bye.